Good morning, gang. Hope you're all good. Welcome back to the channel. Don't mind me, I've got no makeup on. It is Monday morning, early doors, and I'm here at Evolve Automotive to take the E92 M3 finally to get her rod bearings looked at. That sounds weird, doesn't it? But you know what, when you buy one of these cars, everybody knows it's a pretty common fault that they unfortunately, after X amount of miles, can go through the bearings and then the engine can chew itself to pieces. So that is not what I want at all. I've been driving her like Miss Daisy since I bought it, just simply because I didn't want to put any stress through the engine, just in case they were anywhere near needing redoing. So obviously when I bought this car, I did ask about the bearings because I think that's something that you should do if you're looking at old E92 M3s. And the guy said that he'd taken it to Munich Legends to have an oil analysis done, just to check if there's any, you know, filings or anything silly in the oil. The oil analysis is there to check if there's any particulates in the oil at all, so if there's any shavings from the bearings themselves or any other sort of metallic material. It can then tell you if you're getting close to that point when you're needing to change the bearings. It didn't show anything up with this car, but as a precaution anyway, I just wanted to get it straight in and get them changed because, hey look, you're saving yourself a big headache in the future if you get it done earlier. You don't want to wait till there are actually filings in the oil, because by that point you are starting to really push the bar of when she's going to let go. So yeah, this morning woke up, there's a big Christmas tree on my dashboard. Tell me you own a 10-year-old BMW without telling me you own a 10-year-old BMW. Voila, the dashboard. So I think it is a wheel sensor. Apparently it's quite a common fault with these, but it's turned all of my traction control and driving stability and blah blah blah, all of that off. So I was having fun this morning. It's quite a wet morning. Trying to keep this thing straight on a roundabout is quite difficult. You have to literally do about 15-20 miles an hour, otherwise she slips out very nicely. Forgotten how much fun these things are to drive. It is some crack. Just love the manual gearbox in this thing. The clutch, having a clutch pedal in an M3 is just delightful. So right, we're gonna get the car inside, take a look at things, see where she's at, and we'll have a little look, see what Imran's got hiding in the E-Venturi, Evolve Automotive. He's a busy guy. He's doing really bloody well. Their intake systems are just flying out the door, as they should, because they're incredible. That's probably going to be the next modification that I want to do on this car, because it is sick. It's basically just going to end up being like a carbon copy of James's car that he's got in Ireland, because I just love that thing. So let's just get the car inside. I'm out here waffling when I should be putting the car up in the bay. So right, we'll get on with that. Shall we? Shall we? Ah, yes. Lovely, lovely. Nice little dashboard on there. Have it, the old Titty Home Motor Co car is in the building. I'm keeping this plate forever, by the way, guys. Like, this is genuinely a name of I guess a car dealership. I don't know what it is about the UK. We've got Dick Lovett, Titty Home Motor Company. I think someone's taking a piss somewhere, Aston, do you know?
Lovett's actually a name though, right?
Yeah.
I think that's the guy's name.
Dick Lovett, yeah.
So, I wonder who Titty Ho is.
I don't know. Well, imagine if your name was Dick Lovett.
Yeah, can you imagine being in school being called Dick Lovett or Titty Ho? You'd have to get together, wouldn't you, and just kind of like sort everyone else out. Good
morning anyway, this is Aston, obviously lovely boy, works at Evolve. What do you think? She's my new, don't ignore this, like I haven't.
They're gonna go.
I know, I need to pull them out and just get them off.
What, they just clip on or paint?
I don't really know, to be honest. I think I'm just going to replace the kidney grills anyway.
I think they're clip on.
Are they? That would be exciting.
Nice.
My new, well, new, it's 2009. Jerez. Metallic. E92 M3. She's a peach.
So what's the plan with this one?
Plan is just to make it a very, very fun road car. So we're going to get like a really nice big upright shifter, fly off handbrake, plenum, exhaust. Are you going to remove my...
I hope so.
Watch him just yank out my kidney.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, amazing.
Oh, now you're going to have 3 clean black strips.
But that's fine, I can cope with that. I did not know that they were just clipped. See, this is why I come here. These guys always just point out the obvious to me. Oh dear.
Yeah, you're going to do like different stuff? Basically making a drift car, right? Like road drift, road track.
Yeah, basically. Just like a really fun machine.
Yeah.
Just make it look really tidy, because at the end of the day I was trying to convince myself I was going to use it as a daily. I'm not. I'm going to just do some nice cool modifications on it. Try not to destroy it. Yeah. But genuinely this will be one that stays in the stable for Ebbs, I reckon.
You put these on Imran's.
Put it on him. Do you think he'll notice? I know, because I don't want Imran to shout at me. No, we were just talking. Oh, well, I say we, as if me and myself, talking about why you should get the rod bearings changed, and it's basically because it's from factory. Weren't the clearances a bit too tight in the engine?
Really tight.
So after a while, oh, I'm out of shot anyway. After a while, if you run the car for X amount of miles, those clearances basically just start to shave bits off.
Pretty much, yeah. Square the bearing. I mean, yours is an 09 as well, so you're going to have the pre-LCI bearings, which are the ones with a lot more copper in.
Lovely.
So they wear a lot quicker.
Nice.
A lot of it as well is how it's warmed up and how it's tough.
So basically, you have to give it 15 minutes to actually warm up.
Yeah, let it warm up, get the temps up before you start driving it hard, basically.
That's what I do, to be fair.
Yeah.
I have looked after this one, because I have to do it with the Porsche, because I'm so scared of that thing chewing itself up. So same. It's just annoying though when you have to be somewhere
and you're just sitting there
and you're like, oh god.
You're better off like going out in your underpants, starting it up, letting it warm up while you're getting ready, and then get back in when you finish.
See, you heard it from here first. Go out in your underpants first, warm the car up, then do your day's work. He's acting like he does, though. He definitely doesn't. Obviously, when you walk into Evolve, you have the biggest collection of BMWs ever, which are all Imran's toys. So obviously you have Starla, the M2 here. You have the E92 M3 there, the F90 M5, an M4. Is it F82? I can never remember. E46 M3, G80 M3, E39 M5, F80 M3. And then also, again, we have another E39 M5 here, and the lovely Hurricane that we have. Got a great collection of cars, but a lot of these are used for development. Oh, he's bought a lovely little Z3M over there as well. That's a new addition. It's really nice, that story, actually, because I was talking to Imran about it, and I was saying about selling the car to get my house, and he was like, look, Becky, I had to sell my prized possession, which was the Z3, when I was trying to start the business. He says it comes back around. You have to put your money in the right place, and then the things that you let go to make everything else work, they'll come back around again. So we'll see what happens. I don't really think that the F80 M3 is going to become a classic anytime soon, though. Not like that little lovely boy. How'd you like my carbon?
I like it.
I feel like every time you get into one of my cars, there's just coffee cups.
Yeah, there is. There's
and shit everywhere.
Coffee cups in here and there's in the F80.
Look how grim this is. So don't even get out my seat.
What is it?
So like, this is like my smelly snack drawer when I get really hungry and I'm supposed to be at the gym and stuff, so I can only really eat like pepperami or something, you know, when it's like a protein snack. So it's just
snack.
Just rank.
Is there anything in this one?
No.
Oh, there's a £1.
Is there a quid?
You can buy yourself a pepperami.
You can have that.
No, this is a bit cleaner than the F80 was.
Exactly.
There was like stacks of them. They were like stacked up here in the F80.
Stop telling people how disgusting I am, alright? Aston, stop it.
I don't think it's disgusting. I don't think it's
What are we doing now, Aston?
We are supporting the engine.
Supporting the engine, because then you're going to
take the frame off the bottom. Woo! It's all going on now.
It's all very clever. Oh my god, that car really weirds me out. It sounds like an alien. I never even knew you guys had an electric BMW.
It's not actually ours.
Oh.
We borrowed it. We have got an i3S though.
Yeah, no, I've seen that car. Little Verdi Mantis F80. Lovely girl. I'm gonna miss my F80. But do you know what, guys? I'm not gonna lie to you, and you're probably gonna hate me about this, but these are really growing on me. Be a really nice daily car, especially if you get one in speed yellow. It's growing on me. It really is. We are here.
Yeah, let's take the first set of shells out. Cylinder 1 and cylinder 5. This is.
Yeah, I'm intrigued. It's like the moment of truth, isn't it?
Yeah, this is where you find out that they've already been done.
Oh my god.
It's like...
No, I did ask specifically if they had been done, and you said no, not yet. Ooh.
Obviously that's the bottom one. Oh.
Okay, so we've only taken out a couple of the bearings just for now, but having a look here, if I can get the camera to focus on it. Okay, so you can kind of see here, because I'm trying to get my camera to focus and it's not doing the best job. So as you can see here, the bearing, as I've just managed to get my camera to sort itself out with my fat finger in the way, but it's worn down a little bit. It's getting towards the copper, so they're definitely ready for a change now, which is just in time. It just shows, even though this car, he has looked after it.
Yeah, they still have the
still wears, and as you say, it's a pre-LCI one, so it's a different material in the bearing.
More copper in the older ones.
More copper in the older ones, less copper in the new ones.
Which are these?
Which are the new ones, which you're putting in, which are all lovely and fresh.
I put the top ones in already.
Brilliant.
Obviously, this is only cylinder 1 and 5. You did each channel at a time.
Yeah.
So we did 1 and 5, then 2 and 6, 3 and 7, 4 and 8. These ones, you can tell the difference between top and bottom because the bottom ones are red and the top ones are blue.
Very handy.
So we do it as like the sky and like hell, I suppose. Red, isn't it? And that's the easiest way to remember what way around they go.
Fab.
So yeah.
Glad we caught it in time, eh?
Get some new bolts.
So what are you thinking?
So we've got your old bearings out. They've got a very strange wear pattern on them. So normally we see kind of the where that is.
Yeah.
But your ones,
right on the edge.
Right on the edge, and actually you can see the copper
just coming
through them on most of them. Ones we've taken out so far. Yeah, that one's probably the worst one. No, you can see that.
Yeah, I'm just focusing in. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what I looked at a second ago. I was like, oh.
Yeah, and it's all the way up the top as well. So I know people take the bearings out and so I just caught them in time. I mean, at 70,000 odd miles, it's the right time to change them anyway. So yeah. I think you knew you were going to do it anyway. So
well, that was actually the first thing you said to me. You were like, "Don't even bother like driving it in anger just yet. Just get the bearings sorted straight away."
Well, the last thing you want is to buy one and you're like full sending it, and then you spin a rod bearing, you're killing yourself. So when we bought that red car, it was the same. I think that's on 68, and I just didn't put my foot down anywhere because I didn't want to be that guy, knowing what the potential issues are. That's
what I said. I was like, if I end up like throwing a leg out of bed, and if I've only done like 500 miles in it, I'll be gutted.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, get that sorted out and then you've got peace of mind so you can send it around all the corners you want to send it around.
Who needs? Okay, so we've taken another bearing out. This one's from cylinder 8 this time, and you can see it's pretty much worn all the way through to the copper. So this really was about time to get this car sorted and get these bearings changed, but I'm just happy that we've caught it at this point. I think we'd have probably done one track day and she would have needed a sick note the next day. Jesus. Thank God, eh? Okay, so we've had a good look underneath, had a quick look at the crank. Sorry, I'm just like all up in your grill right now. But all looking good. The crankshaft is in good shape. She's not blue from being spanked.
Yep.
Everything's looking nice and tidy underneath there.
All gravy.
And all the bearings are out and being replaced. I think the bottom line is, I mean, they're not terrible. There's a couple that are pretty bad up here, but it was just ready to have them done, basically.
Yeah, number 3's got a bit of wear on that one as well.
Yeah, I saw, yeah.
And,
oh, okay, yeah, no, she's definitely.
Yeah, she's definitely on.
Ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you get more wear on the top shells anyway because you've got the compression of the engine pushing down on it.
Yeah.
So you end up with more wear on the top than you do on the bottom. I have seen them with wear both sides really bad. But yeah, yours is, on the grand scheme of things, it's not detrimental, but it's needed to be changed.
It needed to be changed.
Especially by the way you're going to be driving it. Because we know you're not going to be driving slowly. We know you're going to be going sideways.
So we're going to be taking the E92 M3 4-ish spin. Has this been souped up?
No, it's completely stopped.
Oh, do you know what? I'm actually delighted about. No, I'm actually excited about that though, because I like a standard car. When
I'm sure you do.
When they're too fast, Imran.
It's 850 horsepower.
Oh fuck. All right, well, I'm sure I'll be fine.
Just cruise around.
Well, that's exactly what I'm going to do. She's going to be on cruise control all the way home. Lovely, lovely. Love an M5. Family machine turned taxi for today. Well, guys, so I'm going to leave the car here overnight and I'll come pick it up tomorrow. I'm going to borrow the M5 to get home today, but just as a precautionary tale watching this video, if you have an E92, it's always worth it to just get those bearings checked and then also replaced, because at the end of the day it's just preventative, and make sure that you're giving yourself the longevity with the engine that you need, and basically it's just a good thing to do. So guys, I will catch you on the flip side and I'll see you in the next video. See you later, bye.